right 2 lanes to take exit 104 to merge onto US 101 North toward Aberdeen.
It'll rail shake too much.
No.
I need the clip to put it on that. And it's not the clip that I can't find, it's the little piece that drops it down far enough.
Drooling all over my water bottles.
It's raining a lot. We're up here doing Route A of the Olympic Loop tour, Grip Twisters Olympic Loop route, and it's very, very wet right now, and there's no hope for it to not rain, but hopefully we'll get it there. Dale has decided that he wants to be in every puddle already, so we should not be too surprised by that. And then, of course, they're both deciding to molt. Look at that fur on that dog. So we're coming along and we find a truck that is obviously not capable of getting through the snow that's behind him. The snow goes for maybe 100 feet and then it clears out again. He's just in the middle of the road. I'm not sure I would do it on the rainy day, but with the tires that I have, but the snow line ends right over there. And it's not that deep, it's maybe 6 or 8 inches deep. It's kind of slushy, but there's no getting around the Tahoe. So we'll find another way. Good times. Good times. We have wet dogs. Hello, wet dogs, steaming up the truck. So we've reached the end of our trip on this particular trail today. We're actually pretty close to where we had to turn around and from the other guy, but clearly I don't have the equipment or the patience to clear this today. So I'm going to see how the new setup does without an actual rooftop tent. So we found this little section here that's down in a little divot away from the main road, and it's been raining nonstop pretty much since we left the house. So I'm trying the new annex only with the annex walls setup that I'm trying out. The issue that I'm coming up with is in the rain. The first thing we learned is that it has to be at an angle, or else it pools up with water on the top and starts to collapse the ceiling, which I was told about and I didn't listen. So what I did is I set one corner lower than the top of the Jeep, and then I set this one a little bit higher than the top of the Jeep, so it's or maybe about even, and it's shedding the water very, very well. The setup, I think, would work really well even in its current mode where this is the tent. The problem is that in this situation we're going to have to cook and stay out of all of the weather in the tent also, and the tent is not very big. So obviously we can't have the air mattress set up in here when we're going to cook, so we're going to have to stand up and take down and so forth. I found the side of the tent that the wind seems to be blowing slightly this way, so I was able to open up and get some more light. It's still getting a little bit of water drops, but water's not coming in or anything. That's going to be a problem with the door. We have some dogs. I mean, just because everybody's cold and wet and things need to dry, we've got Mr. Buddy going over here. We've got one of the chairs being used as a multi-shelf kitchen holder thing. Not sure what we would call that. And then we have one table being the kitchen. In hindsight, I wish I would have brought the second table, the second rolly table, but what can you do? The setup doesn't fit. I haven't figured out the right way to set this up in the Jeep yet. And we have Andrea. Say hi.
Hello.
And then we have the chair. And then the food. I like food. And apparently it's after 5 o'clock.
Because
time to drink.
cheers.
So we survived the night of rain and the day of rain, and we have come out to be a pretty nice day. I can actually see blue skies. There was some new snow up in the hills that we can see, which is pretty neat. It didn't get that cold down here. At least I didn't think it got that cold down here, but then again, I think I'm going to make a fire and get all this kind of warmed up. So the morning turned out much better. The whole morning, a little mist, no more rain. So we had breakfast, we had a little fire. The truck with the new configuration needs a lot of minor tweaks and adjustments. I lost a lot more room when I put that fridge in, and I stopped using the rooftop tent. So this is going to be exciting. I may go and see if I can find some heavy duty bags that can survive being on the roof, so that I can put the walls and the floor for the annex room, or the awning room, on top. And I think that might save a pretty significant amount of space. And then maybe look at getting a couple boxes that I can mount on the top for extra gear. But that's it. Let's lower these a little bit.